group sitting in front of you today is selected from a large number of students who auditioned back in late September. It is an honor to be chosen for this group. They've spent the last 2 nights working very diligently, and they sound incredible. So sit back and relax, and please enjoy the Region 26 All Region Jazz, directed by their director, Russell Haight.
Thanks everybody for joining us this evening. We opened with a jazz standard that's definitely a classic. It's called Bye Bye Blackbird. It was made famous by the great trumpeter Miles Davis back in the 50s, and in the role of Miles Davis on that one, we had Joey T-Catch on the Harmon muted trumpet. Yeah. All right, and continuing on with another jazz standard. This one is written by Duke Ellington and Juan Tizol. standard is called Caravan, and we're going to hear from a few different soloists on this one. We're going to hear from Ryder Sanchez on the tenor saxophone and Mitch Velwald on the trumpet. So I hope you enjoy Caravan. All right, how about another hand for the soloist, Luke Velwald, Ryder Sanchez? Yeah. We're going to carry on with another tune. This is by the great arranger Sammy Nestico from the West Coast, and he wrote for the Count Basie Orchestra for a very long time, and he's one of the most famous arrangers, composers in the whole jazz idiom. And we're going to play this composition, Basie Straight Ahead. And in the role of Count Basie, we've got Luc Pochet on piano. Hear a little bit from him. Yeah. And we're going to hear a little bit more from Ryder Sanchez on the tenor saxophone. Hope you enjoy Basie Straight Ahead. Okay, we're going to slow things down a little bit, and we're going to feature our lead alto saxophonist, Scott Davis, on this next one. Yeah. Doing a great job for us tonight. And this is a lovely jazz ballad. It's My Foolish Heart, and we're hear a little bit from Scott and a little bit more from Luke on the piano, so hope you enjoy this one.
Yeah, how about that band? Don't they sound great? Before we close tonight, we'd like to take a few minutes to thank some people. First and foremost, there's two groups of people I'd like to thank. These students behind me would not be here tonight if it were not for the love and support of two huge groups of people. If you're a parent of a student on this stage, will you please stand to be recognized? The support of these students is so crucial to their continuing this is absolutely fantastic, and thank you for doing that. The second group is the directors of these students on stage. If you're a director of one of these students, will you please stand to be recognized? Lastly, I'd like to recognize our clinician tonight. Dr. Russell Haight is from Texas State. He's an assistant professor of jazz and saxophone. In 2005, he earned his doctorate degree from the University of Texas. I've had the privilege of watching him work with this group the past few nights, and it's been phenomenal to watch him. I teach the jazz band at my school, obviously, and I've picked up lots of little things that I can take back to my to use in my classroom. So it's been an absolute joy to watch him work with these kids the past couple of nights. It's been nice. Will you join me please for a second? We would like to present to you this plaque. It says, TMEA Region 26 Jazz Division, in appreciation for serving as the clinician of the 2015-2016 TMEA All-Region Jazz Ensemble, presented to Dr. Russell Haight, Assistant Professor of Jazz and Saxophone at Texas State, on behalf of the directors, parents, and students of TMEA Region 26, December 12, 2015.
Thank you to Michael Harrison for having me out this year, as well as Thomas Turpin, who does all the direction up here, and all the folks here at Eastview High School for making the facilities and the sound run so smoothly. My job is really easy, so thank you in the booth and with the setup and everything. And I got to give one more huge thank you to the students, because I know we're doing evening rehearsals. We're doing late night rehearsals, and I really pushed them hard on a lot of the details, and I know it's the end of the semester, it's almost Christmas break, but they came in, they were so respectful and attentive. It actually freaked me out a little bit because they were so quiet, and they were just so thoughtful and mature, and I really can't thank you all enough, and thank you so much for your great work on the music. It sounded beautiful, so yeah. On that note, we're going to conclude with a Herbie Hancock composition, Cantaloupe Island. It's a little bit funkier. And last night we got into improvisation a little bit, and we talked about some things, and we had most people in the band actually take some solos. So tonight we're not going to hear from everybody, but we're going to hear from many members of the ensemble. Is this anybody's first ever foray into improvisation? Or is everybody seasoned? You're all veterans, they're also and I'm gonna run down the list here because I couldn't remember this part. So we're gonna hear from, this will be in order of appearance, Mitch Velwald on trumpet, Andrew Lopez on tenor saxophone, Joey Teketch on trumpet 1, Scott Davis on alto, Donovan Allen on trumpet, Nathan May on alto, Adam Eckert on trombone, representing the section. Very nice, all right. We added him last minute. Ryder Sanchez on tenor saxophone, Ryan Smoot on baritone saxophone, and we're going to finish with Brendan Winters on guitar. So hope you enjoy Cantaloupe Island.